Hola guys, it's Tarot by Tess with your person you're dealing with situation. Okay, it's a pick the card kind. Instead of putting numbers, I decided to do different scents oils that I have. So group number 1, this is Come to Mama. Okay. Group number 2 is actually over here. Okay, it's Apple Cinnamon. Man, these things smell so good. And group number 3, you are Hawaiian Mist. All right, so go ahead and pick what you want to pick. And we'll get started. I'm going to start with group number 1. Put these over there. That's group number 2. Group number 3. There's a lot of cards, so, and I also have a clarifying deck if needed. But I'm going to try and keep it short. All right, so group number 1, the person you're dealing with, there's going to be a few different scenarios. So first, your situation is you're probably a water sign or you're dealing with a water sign. Doesn't have to be, just somebody who's emotionally balanced and ready to show love. They may have felt isolated or repressed at some point, or you did, and they're getting out of it. Somebody's ready to offer a cup of love. They may have had to get out of a commitment first. I do get the feeling like they didn't see something before. They couldn't see something. And so it kind of left you out in the cold a little bit, but they can see it now or in the near future. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the way this person is thinking, they're thinking 7 of Cups in reverse. They may have thought it wasn't a wise choice to have put up a barrier around you to keep you out or around themselves. But they're also able to think clearly now, whereas before there was something they could not see. There was confusion. But it's definitely coming to light. All right, let's see here. Okay, so the next 2 came out is how they feel. They feel the Sun and Judgment. So they definitely feel happy thinking about reuniting with you. I think they feel like they have seen the light. Honestly, I mean, it's coming out all over the place here. They have seen you. They see you, is what I get. There's some kind of a phrase that, oh man, there's some kind of a culture. They would give this phrase every time they would say hello. It would be like, I see you. It's kind of what it was. And here it's the deep meaning, like I see you. And they definitely want a second chance. Very good happiness going on here. Okay, the next part is what they're thinking or feeling sexually. And you got 2 cards, okay? You have, I'm going to look these up because I never remember these. You have the Devil. Oh, fuck. Sexually? Oh, yeah. Okay. And the Knight of Cups. So again, a water sign, but could be a Capricorn, could be Leo. Get a lot of water energy in here. Okay. And I have 2 Scorpio cards. Technically this could be a Scorpio, but it's really Cancer. So we have Devil and Knight of Cups. They want to offer you some sex, I'm telling you, but that's just what I would think from the regular tarot. Let's actually see what the meanings are in this Decameron book, because things are kind of different. Okay, so the Devil is not in the beginning, of course, because he's 15. Okay, they feel anxiety and extreme sensuality. Okay. When it comes to sex with you. So they really, really want you, but there's something that makes them scared. Could be why they were 8 of Swords at some point. And they're trying to fight the boredom of repeatedness. Try new and original ways. Joy can come from suffering. I don't really feel like this is saying they're bored, because I don't feel like you're with this person. So how could they be bored if they're not even with you? It feels as if you cannot keep the same approach, or they know they cannot approach you in the same way. Because if they're coming to mama, right, and take that how you want, they know they cannot do it in the same way they've been doing it or have done in the past. And they're saying joy can come from suffering. So I do feel like there's a little bit of BDSM aspect here. Okay, I'm just going to say. And there's I mean, it feels a little sensual too. 'Cause, I mean, look at this guy. I mean, yeah, they're fucking, but look how like he's so sensual. He's actually like holding on and hugging her, and I don't know, it's sweet. So it's not all devil. And I mean, they're even like intertwining legs. They don't really have to, I guess. Not really. It might make it easier, but still, it's sweet. It's like an embrace as opposed to just sex. Let's see here. With the page, no, Knight of Cups. He brings the woman he loves with him. She, however, is defenseless and must cross hostile land. Be careful of betrayal, a risky future. I mean, you are dealing with the devil at some point, okay? There is a snake around the cup. They definitely want a second chance. I don't know what happened. This could have been that you were left in some kind of a prison and you got out. Mental prison. Because it didn't say it's their situation. It just says it's the situation. Then we have them. So they're seeing clearly. They're no longer confused. But this, it feels sweet. Even though there's some really good sex stuff going on. I mean, if you notice, there's a knife on the floor. But it doesn't feel like it's foreboding, okay? That may have been something that dude used to like cut off her clothes. Or as edge play, knife play, whatever, okay? Because there's stuff in here, okay? It's not boring sex. So that's what I'm seeing. They feel this way towards you. There may be a little thin line between love and hate, you know, okay. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going, because those cards are so twisted and sick that you could go into them all day and just be like, I've been mind fucked. Okay, so we're going to move on to advice. Advice is entrepreneur? Say what? Okay. If I can read this, it's so fucking dark. Shit. Okay. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your coworkers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. The only thing I can gather, you're going to have to do something that goes against what typical people do. Because we do have entrepreneur. This person could be an entrepreneur. You could be an entrepreneur. It doesn't really talk about advice, so we do have more coming up, okay? It could also be an outcome. Because we have Prometheus, it feels, giving fire to the people. And that was something he was not supposed to do. So I do feel like somebody's having to go in and do something they're not supposed to do. It's against what they were supposed to be doing, okay? All right. Now your outcome / also advice is engagement. Wow. Okay. And I read these in reverse, so it didn't come out that way. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This person, yeah, it's a sweet energy. I don't know why it feels so sweet, because it's also really kinky. And even like he's putting on a ring on her hand, but he's doing it in a very different way. Normally you don't use both hands to put a ring on somebody. You might hold their hand steady and then put the ring on with your other hand. But here it's like he's holding the ring with both hands and he's just sliding it on like a condom. So yeah, okay. Take that as how you want. Okay, these cards are also outcome, okay? 4 of Cups reversed and the Chariot. So again, we have 2 Cancer cards and another Cancer card. You could be a Cancer or you're dealing with one, okay? I'm seeing there was rejection before. Okay, but there's another second chance. We have 2 second chance cards. And when you get the second chance, this person has to come to you in a good way because they know they cannot come to you the way they did before. So they're having to up their, not their game, but they're having to up what they do. And that's why you're getting to a higher level. It doesn't have to be an actual engagement, but it does have to be a more committed relationship than what you've previously had. We have the Chariot, so they're wanting to move forward with you. And they want things to be balanced between the two of you. And if you're a Cancer, they just want you. Fuck. Okay? All right, and then we have, as a message, we have secret. So we did have the revelation of some things. We had three cards that talked about revelation. Some of the cards talked about getting out of something. We also have the Empress. So be careful if you don't want to get pregnant. That might be why you get engaged. Okay, just saying. Because you guys are going to be fucking if you get together. All right, but we have divine guidance and higher knowing. Spirit whisperer. We have secret. So there is some kind of a secret. I didn't know there was going to be secret because I don't look at the cards when I put them out. So real quick, I'm going over my time. Let me put in one card. The Five of Wands. They really want your attention. They might try to work real hard to keep this a secret, whatever this is. It may just be that they want your attention. The Tower. Okay. It's coming out. Whatever the secret is, it will come out. We have another Scorpio card. If you ask me, secret is the top Scorpio card you could probably ever get because they're so secretive. And it may be that they had to go through a breakup because I'm seeing 2 breakup cards here. Okay. All right. I've got to move on to my group number 2. Hello, group number 2. I'm a little late getting to you. Don't worry. I gotcha. All right, so let's flip this over and see what's going on with group number 2. Your situation is the Queen of Swords reversed and Judgment reversed. So I feel like there was, somebody has a really bad viewpoint of this situation. They don't see it in a positive light. That doesn't mean it won't change when we go through the cards. Somebody may feel very scorned and bitter because of something that was done wrong to them. There may be even like revenge seeking going on in here. Okay, let me clarify a little bit. Empress reversed. They felt like something didn't get off the ground. Okay, could also be a divorce. Let's go into how they're thinking. That's the situation with them and you all together, not just them. Now, just them, what are they thinking? They're thinking Wheel of Fortune. They're thinking that going with the flow will lead them to where they need to go. That's how they think about you. Like if it's meant to be, it will be. And then how they're feeling, wait, is that right? Yeah. How they're feeling is 9 of Cups reversed. They feel a whole lot towards you, but I don't know if it's good because it is reversed. They may think that you're a missed wish or that it can't happen or that you slipped out of their hands. Okay. They're feeling that way. They think that if it's meant to be, it'll happen. Let's clarify why they feel that way. The Fool. Now, I did see the Fool on the bottom of a deck earlier whenever I turned it over, and the Fool was reversed. So there may be some trust issues. They feel like they can't trust you. They do want a new beginning with Judgment here, but maybe you've turned them down because you feel scorned. Or heck, they could be so confused, they could be turning you down even though they still want you. Okay. I do feel like a big change is coming, and it's going to turn the 9 of Cups right side up because it's surrounded by big changes. And this is how they think and how they feel, and they're wanting this. All right, the next one is how they think and feel sexually. You have the 2 of Pentacles, but it's in the Decameron deck. So they may not be sure how they feel sexually about you. But let's see what it actually means in this deck, because it's very different than the Tarot most of the time. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. Ooh, voluptuous excitement, fun, and orgasm. Okay. So they might be trying to deal with the fact that they are very attracted to you. They don't know how to deal with that. Let's get one more on that. Page of Cups reversed. It may be super sexual and less emotional. Okay, let's keep going with advice for you. Ask. So it's basically saying to pray. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. But also, I feel like this is saying you might want to ask this person or wait on this person to ask you something. Okay. This could be advice or an outcome you had worth waiting for, and make the effort. Divine timing is at work in your love life, which is definitely here. Okay. If you don't feel like things are going your way, or they don't, it's going to. And great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Now, it's not saying wait and then take action. It's saying that when it's time, make the effort. Now, you might want this person to make the effort, and then you wait on them, and that's fine. Okay. But they could also be feeling this way as well. And you would know because you've been with this person. Okay. Another outcome we have is the Ten of Swords reversed and the Hanged Man. And wait a second, I turned this wrong side up because I happened to see the card when it popped out because it was Ten of Swords, and then I got another card that I didn't get to see. So I'm seeing that there was an ending. Okay. And you're kind of waiting around for the feelings to stop. You're also waiting for them to make an effort. They may feel so scorned and betrayed that they may be waiting for you to make the effort. It could go either way here. Let's get a card to see what's going to happen. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so it is very sexual. And that might be why somebody feels a little betrayed. It may just be sex. I'm not saying it can't grow into more, but at this point, it's a sexual relationship. And it's like somebody might need to have a perspective change before they see things in a better way. One more. Seven of Pentacles reversed. We have a lot of waiting. Somebody is done waiting. Like we have done and waiting. So somebody does not want to wait anymore, but they're worth waiting for. You just really want to make the effort. And I'm really seeing you can't go wrong either way. Okay. Waiting or making the effort. Okay. And a message. Listen intently. Have positive expectations, and then get that clarity you need with the Hanged Man. Yeah. I'm seeing listen intently to this person. See, is there anything else with that? Six of Wands reversed. Somebody may feel like you're not paying attention to them, or, you know, they're not paying attention to you. So when you do talk to this person, when you do communicate, they should make you feel like you're their whole world, or you should make them feel like they're the only person in the world. I'm saying really listen to what they have to say. All right, moving on to group 3. All right, so your current situation with this person is Three of Swords and Strength. So I'm seeing long-lasting heartache. So you've known this person. I mean, all of these are usually knowing the person. But this person, you may not have been with them for a while. But man, the heartbreak that you feel around this person, the sorrow, the sadness, it just will not go away. You're keeping it under wraps most of the time. But boy, now they could feel this way too. Okay, this doesn't say it's just them. This is just the situation between the two of you. So you both may have heartache regarding this. The next part is how they think. They think very traditionally. They're a smart person. And they could think about seeing a commitment with you. Could be a Taurus. How they feel about you. Ooh, the Lovers. Ooh. So they do feel sexually about you. They do feel romantically about you. They feel like they could be married to you. They think and feel this way. All right. Next one is how they think and feel sexually. And you got 3 cards from the Decameron deck. Okay. So we have 8 of Swords, the Hanged Woman or the Hanged Man, and 9 of Swords. We have 8 and 9 of Swords plus the Hanged Man. Now these are very different, so let's just see. They may have some kind of a choking fetish, just so you're aware. Okay. And you know, it reminds me. I was watching a TV show the other day. It was Insidious, because I had a movie marathon, and I asked my friend, I was like, how does somebody get strangled to death? I said, I don't understand it. And I was coming from the viewpoint of sexual choking. I didn't realize that when they're choking somebody to kill them, they're doing it in a different way and they're crushing their windpipe. And I was like, oh, that's horrible. It didn't even register. So they may have some kind of a choking fetish, but it's not like painful. Okay. All right. So we have 8 of Swords. Let's get that in here. See what that means. Because these cards are so perverse. Sometimes my mind just doesn't think that way. So I just don't remember it. All right. React to adversity. Self-confidence. Do not give up. Tiredness. Yeah, he does look very tired. You know, I don't think I've ever seen this card before. The person wants to give up, especially if they have long-lasting heartache. But again, they're committed to love. They're committed to this relationship. They feel like giving up. Okay, they do. They may have, but I'm seeing they're not. Not at least emotionally. Let's look at 9 of Swords since it's already here. A sudden approach. Ooh. Okay, so they're coming towards you. Hope, a wonderful dream. They do. They want it all with you. They want you. Now let's see what this Hangman's about, because it's a little... Okay. The Hanged Woman. I'm so sorry. Short-lived love. Okay, that's how they're feeling sexually. So they feel sexually, you guys didn't get to have enough sex. And maybe they got tired real easy. Because this is how they feel sexually about you. They want you, but they feel like we just got tired too quickly. But they're not giving up. So they could have come too quickly if it's a guy. Or even if it's a girl. I mean, that's rare, but, you know, whatever. But they're see, I have approaching. That's why I'm thinking, you know, approaching. With the Hanged Woman, we also have the suitors deceive themselves into thinking that their prey is all theirs, unless they are happy with the fleeting pleasure. So you may have thought, or they may have thought that they were the only person. And we do have 3 energy here. Okay. They want you, but they're very lustful. They may want other people too sexually. But this is how they feel about you sexually. So you may have thought they had other people. They may have had other people, and then vice versa. Okay. But somebody didn't want to give up. They still thought this relationship was worth saving. And I'm not saying the sex was bad at all, actually. It just could have been there's more than one person. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that talk about them being very lustful. And then, funnily enough, this Hierophant card has 3 people over here, plus the guy and the dog. So, there's at least 3 people probably involved at some point. Okay. All right, let's keep going. We have advice. Okay, let your past go. Now, this could be the ex, okay? Or it could be just what happened. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary. We did get that. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and now it's gone. Okay, we have 2 cards for advice/outcome. We have release your ex in reverse, and then chemistry. So this could be saying you haven't released them yet and you need to, or don't. It's up to you. But the time has come to clear your energy. We just got that over here. And you do have a strong magnetic attraction. It's there. But you have to ask yourself, is it really enough if you can't get a commitment that you're wanting? Okay. Or, you know, vice versa. They may feel that way too. All right. Outcome is Temperance reversed and the 6 of Wands. So I'm seeing feeling like you can't make something work, but getting victory. Also, there's a little bit of trust issues going on. Could be with a Sagittarius, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Leo. But you really, or they, I'm sorry, they, actually it could be either because it's just outcome. Somebody tested the waters and they want to, they admire this person. It's like they got a taste and they want them. And the person enjoys the admiration. But I'm just not sure if it's if it's two people in this relationship. Okay. So I'm thinking you might let this person go because your other message is closure. Okay. We have illumination, enlightenment, which is also the Hanged Man, celebration. And then we have 15, which is the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but it could be sexual, but then it's also more than one person in the Devil. Okay. So you're trying to get closure on something that happened in the past that may have involved more than one person. You really enjoyed the sex, but maybe it's just not worth it. Okay. All right, let's see if there's anything else. 5 of Swords reversed. Yeah, you feel like you can't move on from something, and they might actually provide you a little bit of closure on the situation. They may be a little apologetic. Or it could be the other way around. I don't know if they might have done something a little kinky that you didn't like. I'm seeing guarded, yeah. 3 of Cups. Yeah, there's probably 3 people involved. I'm not saying you're not going to reunite, but it may just be to kind of talk things over and figure out what you want to do from there. Closure doesn't necessarily mean it's over. It just means you get something released from the past. Okay? It's up to you whether or not you continue in this relationship. All right, good luck, guys. God bless.